There's a hunger that's inside me. See the full moon as it guides me. There's a hunger that's inside me. There's a hunger that's inside me.
God damn. That stinks so good. God, what up? What it do? It's your boy Ganja Juan back with another review. And thanks for tuning in to Blazing with Ganja, where you, as you see, we always blazing something amazing. And today we are talking about Transformers 1. Did anybody expect this? I didn't. All right, so I went into this with very low expectations. Because don't get me wrong. All right, let's rewind for a little second. I grew up in the 90s, so I grew up a Beast Wars fan. I didn't really become a Transformers fan until the Michael Bay movies. And now I'm even a Transformers collector. Optimus Prime. But I didn't even start collecting Transformers until like the last Michael Bay movie, Transformers The Last Night. So, huge Transformers now. Started going back, watching a lot of old school Transformers G1, even a couple of the shows like Transformers Prime, got really steeped in the lore, learned everything about it. When I saw this trailer, the trailer, honestly, it's like a lot of people said, the trailer looked like a little kid's trailer, looked a little Minions-ish or a little Kung Fu Panda-ish, you know what I'm saying, with that side of like the lightheartedness and the comedy. I did not expect for this movie to go to the levels that it did, with even the action, the emotion, even a little bit of the heart that it did. There was a lot. This movie started out, it was a prequel actually to the Transformers series. It started out showing life on Cybertron, which going into it, like I said, I was a naysayer about a lot of this movie. I didn't think that a Cybertron movie would work, a prequel. I didn't think it would work with people like Chris Hemsworth or even Brian Tyree Henry. But I'm here to say they did a phenomenal job with everything. They did a phenomenal job with the story, the voice acting. Chris Hemsworth was phenomenal. Brian T. Henry as D16 jumping to Megatron was phenomenal. Even little people, Scarlett Johansson, she did great. Keegan-Michael Key did great as Bumblebee. It was awesome. What I was really happy to see was a lot of the backstory, because I think a lot of the people don't know the Transformers lore. So to see things like Optimus Prime start off as his original self, Orion Pax, and then even to see him get, and don't get me wrong, they changed the story just a little bit because they get on this movie a transformation cog. And a lot of people look at a character like Alpha Trion as somebody like Optimus Prime's father, because Alpha Trion actually rebuilt Orion Pax into Optimus Prime and like some of the original lore. So it was actually really cool to see that finally on screen. And what was really cool was the crux of the movie, which to me was seeing the relationship between Orion Pax and D16 and seeing D16 turn from D16, the good robot, Orion Pax, his friend, into Megatron, because he got his inspiration from Megatronus, which they show all of that. I like how even Orion Pax, his friend, gave him the Megatronus sticker because he knew how much D16 liked Megatronus. The relationship between them was really good. That's why towards the middle of the movie, I started getting sad because it was like you knew eventually where the relationship was going to end up. And to see their relationship so strong and to see them have to fall apart and go on in different paths, it was just crushing, especially like I said, since it was so strong and handled very well. And then even some of the greatest villains, Brian Tyree Henry, his turn, it was like the whole time seeing his fall to Megatron, you're on his side still because like he was right, especially with some of the things that you find out in this story, which I don't really want to go into too much because I don't want this to be too much of a spoiler review. I want everybody to still be able to get out and see this one. The animation style was great. I even had a little bit of weariness about that from seeing the trailer because it looked blocky, it looked stiff, but it worked well for the movie. The animation style was great. As I said, the action was great. I was even a little bit wary because I'm not really a huge animation guy. But what I will say, the key to animation is you can do things with the camera that you can't do in live action. And to see some of this action with the vehicles and the fight scenes and everything like that, what they were able to pull off was amazing. So overall, it was great to see a Transformers movie finally handled really well, where the Transformers are the central characters. Because that was a big complaint about the Michael Bay movies, or just things that have come before. We focus too much on the humans, which I never really had too much of a big gripe with, because a world like this, especially an alien world, this story that takes place or comes from out in space, especially dealing with aliens and everything like that, to throw the audience deep into the middle of that at first would be a little jarring. So the humans balance it out. But to see the Transformers as the front and center characters, and each character handled well, because every character went through growth on this movie, even side characters. Every character started at a place and ended at a way different place, and grew or either fell by the end of this movie, which made it phenomenal. So even if you're a Transformers fan, even if you're not a Transformers fan, you just want to get out and take the kids to see something, I think everybody will have a great time with this. The kids, the moms, the dads, the sisters, the brothers. Bring your cats, bring your hamsters, bring your pet snake, bring your Transformers toys with you. Everybody get out and see this movie. I loved it. And hopefully we'll be back soon with the next video. Always, thanks for joining me. Please hit the like and subscribe. Like I said, join me for the next video, because we're going to do something different. It's going to be your first ever Ganja Ween with your boy. We're going to redress this set a little bit, make it a little spooky. We're going to jump into Ganja Ween for all October. We're doing scary movie reviews. We're going to do a scary movie series, one franchise. Like I said, join me. I love y'all, man. Get back at your boy. It's Ganja. Peace.